Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Thank you so much for your love and your support, your kind words, all your comments and everything. Thank you so much. Yesterday, my video went abruptly off. Sorry, guys. And it probably needed to because wasn't even near being done. So, just to remind you guys, this is why my channel exists, because of this right here. Oh, yep, I got my daughter put this on me today. So I said, oh, let's be your princess. Anyway, my channel exists because of this particular reason. Meghan manipulating everyone into thinking that she is who she said she was. And it always brings me back to her Oprah show. And I don't know why Oprah is very quiet. She knows that everything around Meghan is going on, and too much is going on for her to be too quiet. P. Dana I was over there today, and she said something that was interesting to me. She was talking about the Black community, and she was dead on it. How none of the A-listers, Black females, have come out and actually said anything about Meghan's behavior, about just being like for real on it. No, it's been white men and women just telling it like it is. And the reason why I think that is, it's weird. And it's a few things. I think they should. I think Oprah's just trying to lay low because she knows if she says anything, boom, she's back out there and she's on the chopping block. Because see, Meghan hasn't gotten the memo yet that everything is over. But she knows it because if you're anybody and everybody, I don't care who you are, if you know how Celebrityville works, you know when it's over. And I don't care about any projects. She's hanging on by a thread at Netflix. But Netflix is trying their best to get everything that they can. And the only way that they can is if they trash the family. That's the only thing Meghan has. I'm skipping and going, guys. I am. I'm sorry. I got a lot to say. I do. But back to Bianca, because I do want to make this point. Now, the subtle way that they do it is Whoopi Goldberg. That wasn't a great thing that Whoopi said about Meghan. It was one of those that, ooh, Oprah has said something. Okay, not Oprah, but I'm getting them mixed up. See, Whoopi said something about the deal or no deal. In other words, it paid your bills. She was calling her out then. They paid your bills. You wasn't saying that at the time, and the women that were on there wasn't thinking how you were thinking. In other words, stop putting words in other people's mouths. That's what Whoopi was trying to tell her. And don't forget where you come from. Because she's killed off her past and trying to reinvent a new one. I think somebody needs to go over there and do a psychological evaluation, because this isn't normal. And what I'm confused about is, where is Oprah, whether she's in or out? I mean, hello? I would think that she would need help. And if she didn't need any help, then obviously she's got all this other control, and she is stupider than I thought. You can't talk your way into making people like you. You can't say, oh, that's not fair that CEO is talking about me. Girl, please. And then you can't sue everyone that talks about you. Do you? Look, Joe Biden is on the chopping block every moment. Come on. You ride over there at Megyn Kelly's channel. She's talking smack about Joe Biden. Yep. How is he running the country? Does he know what's going on? I mean, every joke you can think of. And Meghan thinks she's escapes that? The people that she did it first, because guess who was helping her out? Oprah, calling people, talking about taking things down and don't say this and don't say that. Why not? She can run around and talk everybody else, call people out. Diss William, call Catherine, Waity Katie. What the? You call me Waity Katie on the Oprah show because everybody probably didn't even know that, Meghan. But thanks to you, now everybody knows that. And she thinks she's going to bring it, WME. While they're over there talking about what they're going to do it. Stop making excuses and do it. Show us. Because I want to prove that it is over. Now, here it is. You can count it however you want to. The money. The money doesn't make you successful. These $1 million deals doesn't make you win. That doesn't win. Winning is having your popularity in check, intact, so that when you get ready to make money, you don't have to fight, scuffle, and cry about it, and you don't have to trash the royal family. But you shouldn't have did that in the first place. And now people are finding out that she has no talent, that she thinks that she can just come over here without doing any work. This is what Meghan Kelly has said. She called them a loser. And she's pissed off at Spotify, questions Spotify for their behavior. Meaning, you let us believe that this fakery was on there interviewing people when she wasn't. Isn't that a lie? Isn't that telling us a lie? That is not the truth. You didn't interview anyone. That's why it flopped, because you weren't even in tune with your audience, with the person that you're interviewing. How am I going to interview someone and I don't even have an attachment some kind of way? I'm going to go read your book. I'm going to go figure out where you come from. Do you have any kids? Do you have a husband? What's going on? Like, what else is there? Because there's so much more to know about the person that you're interviewing that you can get a whole kind of message to do stuff out of it. But no, Meghan was too busy talking about herself and her unknown causes. She didn't even relate to Serena. Yes, I'm your friend. They stood 10, 15 minutes talking about how best friends they were. So, okay, Meghan, no one cares that you have an A-lister friend. But then, you don't know anything about Mariah. And so you thought a good conversation would be bringing up Diva until Mariah had to remind you that you were. And let me excuse me, Mariah. First of all, I would rather be your diva any day, because she ain't got nothing on that word. She's beyond that word. She's entitled. Okay. I am just saying, if people are thinking what I'm thinking, are really interested, like my subscribers, and you guys go farther than me, I'd be like, whoa, the comments. Here's why I came on tonight. For some reason, Meghan has to keep up this facade, I believe. There's a reason. But this isn't the only, because she's strategic. That she's got to pretend to the royal family that she's winning. No, they saw that you lost a long time ago. long time ago. You have been losing since you touched down in California and you started on the Oprah show. And that will be the end of you, the Oprah show, period. It's not about a brand. Oh God, are we disillusioned? But over here it is. That's all we talking about. That's it. That's all Megan is thinking about and talking about. What friends she can befriend, what next deal she's gonna get or be with, and no one's knocking down her door. So she's barely hanging on to Netflix. Listen, the Duchess of Sussex should have all kinds of deals. They should just be opening the door like, whoa, knocking her in the face. But I don't think it took Spotify or Netflix for them to see that she was a fake, because Hollywood had dumped her out a long time ago. But she wants the world to believe she's still got it going on. Oh, okay. It's been over. It's been over. The title, she went and got the title somewhere. It's their birthright. You disgusting. In tandem, they're not going to be able to get their titles because of the color of their skin. And so all that added up to that. What color his skin was going to be, the titles wasn't going to be strategic. The titles was all twisted into that too. Liar. Why should the kids even have the titles when they can't even see the people that bestowed it upon them, gave it to them? If it's their birthright, why you didn't allow King Charles to give it to them? Why did you take them by force? Then the story the story was never going to be true. Oh, remember when she said that the titles don't define them and that they don't want the role, they just they just want the family. Well, you don't have neither now. Kate out there, she ain't on the mountain pretending. Kate is out there in her tennis outfit looking fine. Let me tell you something. This is true. What Meghan has done is shined a light on the real queen. I'm telling you, Catherine is being talked about more than when she was getting married to William, because that was being talked about. I heard that William is trying to help in homelessness in the UK. You go, William. So, at least he's trying. At least he's thinking about it. At least he's got a plan. It's better than some. The criticism of, is it politics? Shut up. Everything has to be stupid. William is going to be the next king. And whether he try failing, at least he tried. What is his brother over here doing? Playing house with this woman in Montecito. Yeah. And they're hanging on by a thread, and this is how they're hanging on. We're not doing anything wrong. It's you guys. Everyone's messing with us. Shut the factory down. It's over. Stop the brand. Shut it down. Why is it this important for Meghan to brand herself? Why has it become the God thing? Even for her. Not her reputation, but her brand. You can't sell a piece of paper. You will get some people to do it. And they will. But not on the level and the scale that you think. And just because you're going to make a few more dollars, or a few more millions, or whatever you're going to do, it's not going to make, maybe it will make her happy. Maybe it is all about the money and staying in Montecito. But my God, it would be that people don't like me. Because she's skipping over that piece. Check this out. In this last statement that I don't have in front of me and I can't read it to you, but I do know this, that she's pushing back on the CEOs and upset with them for messing with her brand. Your brand. Your talent, messing with your resume. That's what she's trying to say. You guys are messing with my resume, and you're not going to allow me to have other deals because you stupid. Someone that cared would have said, ooh, it's my reputation that you guys are killing. Yes, I would have said, you know what? Maybe I am new to this and I'm getting it wrong, but give me a minute. Because at this point, I would be at everybody's mercy. I wouldn't be in denial because you have no family. You don't even have the celebrity family. They're gone. No one's saying anything, black or white, about, yeah, she's doing wonderful. The last thing we heard was from Gail lying about the 2-hour car chase. But your reputation. Is it the Sussex squad that's going to be buying stuff? It's not that many. I want to know, if you're coming from the Sussex squad, you are not going to be called out. We are going to treat you with so much respect. Because we understand that you were manipulated too. It's easy to be. But if you're still over there, that's fine. That's fine. She needs to love. Quit lying to her. Tell her the truth. Tell her it's her reputation. It has nothing to do with her brand. Stop being selfish. Stop looking at self. And take a look about how. Stop skipping over. Is she not reading that part where people don't like her? And then, oh, okay, I don't care. Oh, let's go down to the brand. What are they saying? What are they saying about Netflix? What are they saying about Spotify? Who cares? It should be you're married to a prince and you're still in queenhood, in princehood, princesshood. Oh my God. Catherine is looking like she did the first day she walked into the kingdom. Excited, just in love, loving life. Not that she's not having issues, and this was one of them, calling her Waity Katie on the Oprah show. That's why I think when they got out the car, the walkabout. I'm at the walkabout. I'm at the walkabout. Okay. So, Real House of Recap, or Real House of Recap, or the Road Grifter. And also, I want to give a shout out to Planet Popcorn Planet. I was over there at his house yesterday, and he was talking about Netflix and how Meghan had pushed back. That's where I got it from, and I meant to give him his props yesterday. Today, he was good too. So, go. I know I lost my thought, and that's okay. I need to, because that was an introduction. That's just what was on my mind. Sometimes I do that to my husband, and I'm like, look at this. Look at this. I said, look at this, babe. I said, the delusion, the not seeing that it is over. And no matter how much money you make, it's still over. Shut it down. Your popularity is all you have. And if you don't have that, you will continue to lose hundreds and hundreds. You're starting to lose millions. Spotify would have kept you. I believe she owed them some money. But she doesn't care because she's going to another streaming giant. Oh, okay, who's left? I don't hear anything. I don't see anything happening. And it's awfully quiet over there at WME. If I was WME, I would have caught my losses a long time ago. She is I can't. But I get some people are probably feeling sorry for her. Not yet. I can't. She won't let you. She will not let you feel sorry for her when she's constantly blaming everyone else. I should change my title to blaming, the blame of it all. The blame of it all. Never ever, ooh, just wait, okay, time out. And you would think her PR team would be like, okay, what have you done? You got two countries looking at you sideways. And how can your popularity continue to go down when you ain't even doing nothing? Are you? I heard it was at like minus 50 something. It's past it. Of course it would be. But even so, here's the deal. It's a constant. She's just not, she's a constant doing something that is just you. And the thing that started here, this birthed this, was the racism. Because if you're anybody, if you got two eyes and you, here's the thing, here we go. If you Oprah Winfrey and you were there and you saw it, did you think that was fake? That the queen just rolls out the red carpet for anyone? She could have easily said, no, Harry, listen, she been giving us trouble when you was dating her. And it is what it is. You're going to have to do that when I'm gone. Not on my watch. I done built my reputation on everything I love, sacrificed. Queen Elizabeth would get up early. Every day she was out there like a soldier for her people. She went out like a queen too. Beautiful. And then here's the controversy behind that. Meghan wasn't on the plane. And then when she got there, check this out. Her and Catherine are in the car. I'm sure William is telling her, look, don't you do nothing stupid. Or probably didn't say nothing to her all the way there because she looked like she had just got scolded. I've never seen her look like that before. Like she had got in trouble for the first time. And they told her, you went on that floppy show, the Oprah show, and lied and said that we were racist, and you know better. You know that we're not. And here you go, Catherine. And then the nerve of you to talk about me and my daughter. First of all, calling me Waity Katie. You don't even know me like that. And then they got out the car. And Meghan was looking stupid. Hanging on to her, to Harry. Harry is back in the news. Harry is no longer the story. He is a side story. Especially over here. Because here's the deal. The story is Meghan's brand. That's it. And Harry is an accessory running over there fighting us for her. He's not going to get anywhere. I heard that the butler, that Diana's butler, is maybe suing Harry for defamation for saying that he stole her stuff and was selling it. After the queen had told him to take it with him. But he didn't sell it. To see, I don't know, like, I just feel like they were in a room collaborating, talking about, Harry, this is what you're going to say. And then he agrees to it. And then they go out there and do it. And then this is what happens. It ends up becoming worse. So he's going to sue him for defamation for saying that. And my first thought was, yeah, why not? Why not? No one's teaching him a lesson. No one's teaching him a lesson. Are they learning from, No, someone thought that because the name alone, the Duchess of Sussex, was going to make her, that she was it. It, not it was, but it, the Queen of Montecito, the Queen of the United States. When she went to New York and was doing this, she thought she was still in the UK. The Real Housewives of Recap. Meghan goes to New York on that trip, where she's wearing hundreds and $1,000s worth of clothes. Just insane. And for what? And the only reason I know that is because where she went. She went to an inner city where they're poor, very, very, not, ain't got it like that. Okay? Probably could have donated all those clothes, and that would have been really good for those kids. Instead of reading that book that she was advertising. Clueless. And see, this is what happens when you shine a light on a 2-hour car chase. Your skeletons start coming up. The real you. Remember that moment? Okay, so I'm reminiscing. I gotta look. I'm everywhere. When they were at this place somewhere in the UK, and they were, she kept grabbing his arm. And he kept like, no, let go of me, kind of a thing. And the look that she gave him when she took it for the last time and said, now move it again. I dare you to move it. That's the kind of look she gave him. And I remember him just sinking in himself. And I was thinking to him, ooh, something just hit me. Something just came to me. Do you think that she treats him like Diana treats, like a mom? Like she treats him more like I'm your mother, kind of a ew. Because he just kind of snared up and was just like, let me just let it go. Like she's gonna win. She's gonna win. She's gonna win. She's got him fighting her battles all the way. And then she's trying to make it seem like it's not hers. It is your battle. The reason why he had to revisit Chelsea was because of you. And the reason why Chelsea's name got brought up in court, Meghan, was because of you. But because before you, he wasn't in court fighting. He had his kingdom and was doing what he was doing with his brother and his sister-in-law until his wife came along and changed that. Now he's in court talking about how he was hurting and then the end of the conversation in court, I know it's been switched again. She says that, I'm doing this because of my wife. I'm doing this for my wife because of the attacks that she keeps getting in the media. You guys opened up Pandora's box. And said some really bad things about the people that love you and care about you. It made you who you both are. But, now you guys are on a crusade to shut down the media. That's Harry's new job. And so this is what, okay, don't switch it yet. And Meghan's job is to brand herself and to get out there and show us that she's this wonderful thing. Whatever it may be. Because it is about her brand, not her reputation, because that's the way she talks. I'm sure it concerns her, but when you bring this on yourself, how does that? And then there's no turnaround. Oh God, I forgot the other thing. It was good too. I want to talk about the PR. Puppy, rockadoo little. What kind of PR team wouldn't first and foremost start working on the family part of it? fixing relationships, starting to let us see that, oh, okay, maybe she's okay. Because all it does when she opens her mouth is bring more attention to her, and then they figure out more and more stuff that she has done, that she has not spoken to her father, and he has had 2 strokes, and he has begged to see those kids. But ever since Harry, oh, and then I found out today that someone was on Dan Wooden's show or Pierce Morgan, one of the two, and they were this. I gotta say what they are because their profession. He's a Human Rights Commission, and he was talking about how Meghan didn't know what it meant to be black. It took me back when she said, I didn't know how it felt to be black until I got to the UK. And that's when Don Lemon said, what? First, Don Lemon was confused, like Sue Smith said, confused about why Harry was on TV talking about family stuff. We all were. And that put a bad taste in his mouth. And who else's mouth did not? Forgot my point. See, I took it too far. No, this over. It's over. Oh. Who said that they ain't over? Okay. I don't believe it. And it's not that I want them to be over, but it's not happening. It's just not going to happen. Not the way this is playing out. Not the way they're not taking accountability and going after the very people that's calling them out and letting them know, listen, this is not your forte. You are a D-lister. That's where you come from. Now, all of a sudden, you want to be everything. And everything ain't working for you. Like I said, you can't even relate to the people that you're talking to. Because it's just the same thing. Thinking that you can just do it. And befriend these A-listers. I wish I had a list of all of them. I know Oprah was there. Because she was after something. No, why is her name coming up in my conversation? Because it's relevant now. Because this is the reason why her brand is over. It's not because it is part of the talent. It is part of the trickery. But it's all that. It's Meghan's MO. Tom Bauer said it. She ain't gonna work. She gonna complain and she gonna bully and then whatever. And then she's gonna want to do it her way. And Netflix knows that. And I heard again today that Netflix is upset. Somebody's upset. They putting out statements, but somebody's upset. They want their money. They do. What like someone said, Meghan Kelly, what idiot would give them that kind of money? Now Netflix and Spotify is looking a little. And so if companies are looking at them like that, why would they even look to want a brand? They don't want that. Okay, Dior wanted someone that's talentless to be the brand of their clothes. And like someone said, honestly, I didn't notice at first, but the fashion police out there, oh, they are good. Because I said, oh, her dress is cute. And then you start looking and you're just like, ooh, oh, okay. No, yeah, the clothes is, yeah. But she could have been like the perfume. She could have did the perfume. Oh, God, I would have did the perfume as soon as I came over here. The Duchess. Now what are you going to call it? You can't call it that now, girl. You didn't call it racist. You can't have it both ways. You can't have a racist perfume. This is her fault. This is her fault. But the kicker part is, Oprah, you didn't see this coming? How did you not read the room? This is what I said earlier. The Queen invited Oprah into her home, and 2 years later, she got Meghan on the Oprah show talking crazy. That's shady. I invite you into my house, and then you're black. I didn't tell you not to get out because of the color of your skin. I invited you in. And then you get home on your show and let this girl call me racist? People that stab you in the back for Meghan. Look at this. Meghan got Hollywood popping. I'm telling you. That's why TMZ and the rest of them keep showing it. What did he say today? He was funny today. He said something about Netflix. They said Netflix is pissed. And so the owner, I can't believe I don't know his name, the head guy, the manager on the show, he said it's like a game. They're going back and forth. I didn't understand that part. I didn't. But I did know. He said, but if you offer someone, here he said, he says, listen, I'm on this show. This is my show. This is what I do. So I know this. He said, but if you offer me $100 million to paint, well, yeah, I'm going to say I'm a Picasso. See what I'm saying? These two companies invested in these two in a way that may, I don't know what's going on with Netflix. They're being awfully quiet about their financial situation. But if they start laying off people and stupid stuff like that, watch it. Because Spotify just said, they said, look, we were taken. Netflix came out a couple of weeks ago and said, we had to and that's not funny. Laying off 200 people is not funny. But they were setting a scene. They were letting them know, okay, we didn't got to lay them off. And then the next week they said, well, this is why. Meghan didn't do what, we even granted her a whole studio. The princess, a whole studio. But she wasn't writing King Charles, or Harry wasn't telling his dad to put his queen on the balcony for the coronation. Come on. Report that, TMZ. Hello. Yeah, the demands. Oh, I know I went too far again. See? Yeah, the demands. No, Spotify. Spotify had them build her a whole studio. She was finna get down. Well, how was she gonna get down and interview anybody, Spotify, when you guys were doing the work? Okay, I'm gonna pay you to clean my house, but then when you leave, I'm gonna clean it again. Oh no, you won't be back. No. Like Megyn Kelly said, you guys lied to us. You had us thinking that this woman, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, was on at the spot, the thing, your podcast, interviewing these people. And you go, Andy Cohen, because he wants her to be on his wife's show, because he know that's where she headed. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm laughing because it's too small for Meghan. Meghan thinks that's a joke. She would never be a housewife. That's beneath her. The amount of money that these two giants paid her, she should be able to live in Montecito for a while. But if she's having to get out there and brand herself really fast to make some money, that's it. That girl went through, that's a lot of money. That ain't even making sense. They don't always spend money that fast. Can you? Okay, guys. Let me see. If you have ever been the person or someone to be afraid to say anything about her or say anything like how you felt, how she made you feel, or done something like when Jessica Maloney, Bethany came out and said something and they told her to take it down. And no more taking down. Speak. This will be the time. Because this is fall from grace. This is it. This is Meghan never taking accountability. Never thinking that it was her. Never saying, uh-oh, maybe. None of that. And still isn't, because still blaming. But no, it is fair game. You can say stuff, you can say what you feel about people over here and what you've experienced. You are not entitled not to. Because guess what? Her employees are coming out and talking. There's a revolving door, whoop, 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 in and out. It will always be. In a minute, it's going to shut down. That's next. Turn the lights off. Because they ain't going to be able to keep whoever in there on. No. I put, if you were, yeah, I said, because as people are saying, oh, he got criticized for this, they're getting criticized for that. No, you're not. Trust. People are not, Bill Simmons and the rest of them are being praised. Trust me. Because people are tired of it. It just is what it is. South Park came out and the producer that produced it said he, in his entire career, he said he's never gotten a thank you like that before. Like they were calling him to, everything. I was probably one of them. Or I hit subscribe. Just in case something else come out. That's what I want to see. The real truth. They are the only ones that show the truth. Okay, she's going to be, okay, now it's so much else stuff to talk about that it's hard to talk about old stuff. So the privacy, we want privacy, How is branding yourself privacy? How is having memoirs and Netflix and Spotify privacy? So we keep catching them in these lies and the receipts are there. You can just grab one. I know I wanted to talk about this and I mentioned it, but I know I went off into something else. But when she said she didn't, she never knew how it felt to be black until she was in the royal family. So today the light bulb came on because Trevor mentioned it. He said she never knew, she had to learn how to be black. Learn? That didn't make sense either. How do you learn to be black? You either black or you white. With her, she knew how to be white. So how it didn't make sense. This is what I got out of it before I go there. Here's my point. So did she I gotta learn how to be black to be able to use this race card? Because I really don't know how it feels to be black. You don't know what it feels to be. That's insulting. That you have to fake it or pretend for whatever reason to make your points. I don't know. I may be taking it too deep. But my point is that either you for her. And I say that because she never knew how it felt to be black because she grew up white. It's a difference. My husband grew up white and I grew up black. Different. And so my husband would not be able to, in a sense, relate to to, and it's like he wouldn't be able to relate to me being treated black by white or black people because he's not black. And me either. I don't know if his side either as far as how that would go with them. I'm making my point. And so it just is weird to me that she had to learn, or to me, it was fake. It was fake. That was her role, was to be black, and that she was the first black, and that they were praising her because she, it's just, I just think it's a little weird that she didn't know. And then all of a sudden she knew. But this is why she says she knew. This is the only piece I got. Is that Harry's conversation with his family about the skin color, which she took too far. And if they released that, I would be pissed off about that too. Because first of all, it shouldn't even be, and I'm switching the story. It shouldn't even be mentioned who said what. Because I did. I asked. Seriously. Add me to the list of people that asked that question. What color is he going to be coming out to be? He's coming out white. Now his hair may come out a little, I don't know, orange. See what I'm saying? But guys, I'm going to let you go. I didn't rattle on long enough. Yeah, I hope I made my point with the Meghan. Like, I didn't get that. How could you relate to anyone black when you relate always to white? So you probably fit right in. Instead of thinking it in terms of, oh, I was treated like what? Because she doesn't even give us an incident where she was mistreated in a sense where it was a black and white issue. I didn't catch that. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Listen, kisses to you guys. Mwah, thank you. Don't forget to hit like and leave a comment.